3 tasty ways to use nutritional yeast. Affectionately known as nutritional yeast is taking over the plant-based culinary world, but does it live up to all the hype? In short, absolutely. Here's why. If you aren't already familiar with it, let me help you get acquainted with nutritional yeast so that you can get cooking with this game-changing ingredient. How do you use nutritional yeast? That's the beauty of Nooch. It's pleasantly easy to incorporate into recipes or to use all on its own. Check out these easy, fuss-free ways to start enjoying nutritional yeast today. 1. Cheesy popcorn. This is one of my favorite ways to use nutritional yeast, and probably the easiest. It's an example of how you can use Nooch by itself without an actual recipe. Simply toss air-popped popcorn with coconut or extra virgin olive oil, a couple of tablespoons of Nooch and a few pinches of chili powder and sea salt. This makes for a delicious and healthy movie night snack. Alternatively, and this is how I do it, use a misto sprayer to spray popcorn with apple cider vinegar and toss with a tablespoon of nutritional yeast, freshly cracked Himalayan salt and pepper. Apple cider keeps things oil-free and gives the Nooch something to stick to. 2. Nut parmesan. Mark my words, this recipe will change your life. Nut parmesan cheese is revolutionary, upgrading many plant-based recipes. I add this nut cheese to pastas, pizzas, bean spreads and soups. It tastes like the real thing and you'll fool dinner guests when you tell them that it's not actually parmesan. I keep a jar of nut parmesan in my fridge at all times. This recipe only takes 5 minutes, but the wow factor it adds to the simplest of meals is nothing short of jaw-dropping. All you need is a food processor. Almond parmesan cheese yields 1 1/4 cup. 1 cup raw almonds or cashews. 1/4 cup nutritional yeast flakes. 2 ts thyme, dried. 1 ts oregano, dried. 1 ts sea salt. In a food processor, combine the nuts, nutritional yeast flakes, herbs and salt. Process until everything is combined well and a fine texture is achieved. Use this as you would regular Parmesan cheese. 3. Cheesy cauliflower potato mash. Cheesy mashed potatoes are a thing of the past for many vegans and dairy-free folk. However, nutritional yeast can resurrect this comfort food without the use of any animal or dairy products. This take on mashed potatoes is even one step healthier than the traditional version because we're mixing in some cauliflower. This is mashed taters 2.0. Of course, these are just some of the ways in which nutritional yeast can be used. What's your favorite way to use nutritional yeast? We'd love you to share your ideas with other readers below.